will never disobey you. Whatever your instruction, I will follow. Qala fain ittaba'tani. Then he said, if you follow me, if you keep my company, fala tasalni an shay'in, then don't ask anything from me, hatta uhdisa laka minhu zikra, till such time that I myself disclose to you some of the secrets of what I have been doing. Fantalaqa, now they departed. Hatta iza rakiba fi safinate. But when they boarded a boat, kharaqaha, he made a hole in the boat, bottom of the boat. Qala kharaqtaha litughriqa ahlaha. How could Hazrat Musa be patient with it? He said, you have made a hole in the bottom of the boat. You want to drown its occupants? Laqad jeta shay'an imra. Certainly you have done a very grievous thing. Qala alam aqul innaka lan tastati'a ma'iya sabra. He said, didn't I say to you, you will not be able to be patient with me. Qala la tu'akhidhni bima nasit. He said, don't bring me to the book on which I have forgotten. It was just, I forgot. Reproach me not for which I forgot. Wala turhiqni min amri usra. And oppress me not in my affair. Fantalaqa. He said, okay. Then they continued their journey. Hatta iza laqiya ghulaman faqatalahu. Till that time that they met a young boy, and he killed him. Qala qatalta nafsan zakiyatan bighayri nafsin. Musa said, you have killed a human life, innocent life, without his having killed anybody. No law. Laqad jeta shay'an nukra. Again you have done something very bad. Qala alam aqul laka innaka lan tastati'a ma'iya sabra. That person said, didn't I say to you that you won't be able to have patience with me? Qala in sa'altuka an shay'in ba'daha fala tusahibni. Hazrat Musa said, now if I ask anything again, then you can say me to depart. Then don't keep me with you. Laqad balagta min ladunni uzra. You have reached now that level of excuse about me. I won't be able to complain that why you are parting ways from me, because twice I have committed a mistake, but if a third time I commit a mistake, you will be justified to say, go away. Fantalaqa. Again they continued the journey. Hatta iza ataya ahla qaryatin istat'ama ahlaha. Till such time that they came to a township, and they wanted the people of that town or village to feed them. Travelers, in the olden times, people used to feed them as guests. فَأَبَوَا يُذَرِّفُهُمَا. But those people were so wicked of that township that they denied, they refused to feed them and to play host to them. فَوَجَدَ فِيهَا جِدَارًا يُرِيدُ أَن يَنْقَضَّ. Now they found there in that city or township a wall which was going to collapse. فَأَقَامَ. That person was there. That person Khizr. He straightened it, rectified it. قَالَ لَوْ شِئْتَ لَاتَّخَذْتَ عَلَيْهِ أَجْرًا. Hazrat Musa said, you could demand, labor from them. They are so wicked people. They are not ready to feed us, and you have done this work for them without any wages. You should have demanded wages. قَالَ هَذَا فِرَاقُ بَيْنِي وَبَيْنِكَ. He said, now this is the parting of time. This is the time of parting of ways between me and you. سَأُنَبِّئُكَ بِتَعْوِيلِ مَا لَمْ تَسْتَطِعْ عَلَيْهِ صَبْرًا. Now I am going to disclose to you the secrets about which you couldn't be patient. Number one, أَمَّا السَّفِينَةُ. As for that boat, فَكَانَتْ لِمَسَاكِينَ يَعْمَلُونَ فِي الْبَحْرِ. That belonged to certain poor people who were working on the sea, taking passengers from this side to that side. فَأَرَدْتُ أَنْ أَعِيبَهَا. And I damaged it. وَكَانَ وَرَاهُمْ مَلِكٌ يَأْخُذُ كُلَّ سَفِينَةٍ غَصْبًا. Because behind them there was a king who was confiscating and annexing all the boats. Now when he will see that this boat is damaged, he will spare it. So this whole boat will be spared for them. Had it been correct and absolutely fit, then the whole boat would have gone from them. So actually, you think that I have done something bad for them, it is actually good for them, for their benefit, that now that king will not take this boat from them. وَأَمَّا الْغُلَامُ. As for that boy, فَكَانَ أَبَوَاهُ مُؤْمِنَيْنِ. His parents are believers and they are good people. فَخَشِينَا أَن يُرْهِقَهُمَا طُغْيَانًا وَكُفْرًا. We feared that if this boy becomes mature, he will oppress his parents with insolence and ingratitude. He could see that he is not a gentleman, gentle boy. He will be a headache for the parents. فَأَرَدْنَا أَن يُبْدِلَهُمَا رَبُّهُمَا خَيْرًا مِنْهُ زَكَاةً وَأَقْرَبَ رُحْمًا. So we decided that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes him back and give them in its place another son who might be better than him in purity and nearer in affection. وَأَمَّا الْجِدَارِ. And as for the wall, فَكَانَ لِغُلَامَيْنِ يَتِيمَيْنِ فِي الْمَدِينَةِ. It belonged to two orphan boys in the city. وَكَانَ تَحْتَهُ كَنْزٌ لَهُمَا. Beneath the foundation of that wall, there was a treasure for them. وَكَانَ أَبُوهُمَا صَالِحًا. And the father of these two orphans, he was a very pious person. He had saved something for his young orphan sons, when he was dying. And he buried there in the foundation of this wall. Now, if this wall if it collapses, the treasure will be apparent. It will come out. And people will take it. Because the orphans are still minor. They won't be able to protect their wealth. So, فَأَرَادَ رَبُّكَ. So your Lord decided it. أَن يَبْلُغَ أَشُدَّهُمَا. They reach their maturity. وَيَسْتَخْرِجَ كَنْزَهُمَا. And then they take out from that, the foundation of that wall, their treasure. رَحْمَةً مِّن رَبِّكَ. All this was manifestation of the mercy of your Lord. Apparently you thought I have done something wrong. Now what is the lesson in it? In this world, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends something to me which is not pleasant, I think it is bad. Maybe there is something good in it. Asan tuhibbu shay'an wa huwa sharrun lakum. Wa asan takrahu shay'an wa huwa khairun lakum. It's just possible. You might be disliking something, but there is good for you in that. And likewise it is also possible that you might like something, but there must be bad in it for you. So actually Allah knows and you don't know. Wallahu ya'lamu wa antum la ta'lamun. So whatever is happening in this world to us, we should think is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And some good is intended by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. بِيَدِهِ الْخَيْرِ. In His hand is all good. Whatever comes from Him is good for me. Although apparently, immediately, instantly, it might appear to be unpleasant for me. But in the long run, if it is coming from my Lord, it must be beneficial for me. This is the lesson of Iman which Hazrat Musa alayhi salatu wasalam got through this journey. ذَلِكَ تَعْوِيلُ مَا لَمْ تَسْتَطِعْ